Long before President Obama coined ISIS as the JV team, the American people were warned Islamic extremists are gaining strength and they won't give up until we're dead. In 2003, Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld issued a memo that said, quote, "It is pretty clear that our coalition can win in Afghanistan and Iraq in one way or another, but it will be a long, hard slog with respect to Ansar al-Islam, one of ISIS's many precursors. We are just getting started." Donald Rumsfeld joins us right now from our nation's capital. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. I'm afraid what I wrote in that memo to my colleagues has turned out to be true, that it has been a long, hard slog.
It has been a long, hard slog. You made it very clear what they were going to do. They did it. Did this administration drop the ball?
Well, I think that this administration's in a serious state of denial and doesn't want to face up to the reality that there are people out there that are determined to kill innocent men, women, and children, and they are jihadists, and they are a minority in the Muslim faith. But we have, the only way you can't defend everywhere at every moment against every conceivable technique. You have to go after them, and
Sure.
you have to kill them or capture them, and there isn't any other choice. It's too bad, but that's the reality.
Mr. Secretary, there is another choice aside from killing them or capturing them, and that is giving them jobs. Listen to this.
Yeah.
George W. Bush talked about poverty being one of the drivers that leads people to extremism. Where there are lacking in these kinds of opportunities, we need to talk about how to make that different, how to help our partners around the world give young men in that vulnerable age group a different path in life, show them that there's a different chance for them than joining a terrorist organization.
What do you think about that?
Well, I think it's a little insulting to people who are jobless or poor to suggest that is the cause of terrorism. The overwhelming majority of the people who are poor or jobless are not terrorists. They don't strap bombs on their children or their women and send them into a shopping center to kill innocent men, women, and children. What is true is that there is a radical element, a jihadist element in that faith that is taking over these madrasas and teaching young people not how to get a job, but teaching them how to go out and kill people.
Sure.
And I think that's, you know, her comments sound a little like a high school debate, and she got the wrong side of the argument assigned to her.
Well, it does look pretty foolish. But according to the president, these guys have legitimate beefs. They've got legitimate grievances.
Well, I'd have to hear what he has to say about the kind of grievances that inspire and authorize a person to go out and execute Christians and Jews and cut off heads and blow up shopping centers and attack Jewish delicatessens and desecrate Jewish graves. I can't imagine someone thinking that there's a grievance that encourages or permits or authorizes or blesses, if you will, that type of behavior. It's outrageous.
It is outrageous. Donald Rumsfeld joining us from Washington, D.C. today. Sir, thank you very much for getting up early with us.
Thank you.
All right. All right.